For this lesson, we are going to try using an app that will create a collage. I use PicCollage, and let me get out of that some of the collages I already made. So PicCollage is an app that really gives you some options for grids, freestyle templates, and you can use this one or you can try another one if you would like to, if you have one that you know how to use. For the grids, it will give you options for different types of grids, but you can skip this part and you can just upload your pictures a while. Tap anywhere to upload photos, and then choose some photos that you are interested in adding in. So for this one, we're going to try using our Hanover photos that we took, and at the top it says 7 chosen. I'm gonna hit the check mark, and this will just give me a scattered look right now. Now I can do a free form and pinch and pull them out to make them larger and smaller. I can tilt them in different directions with just using my fingers. If I want one on top of another, I can just click it, and you can do layers, changing the layers, or if you click on one and move it around, you can get it to the position you want. Maybe I want this to be a whole background picture, or I can make it smaller. It gives you the options. So when I click on that, it gives me the options to edit the picture. So that'll pull the picture up individually and actually gives me some filters that I could use on it. Really gives you a lot of options. You can also, once you choose the filter, you can go back to the original if you'd like, very simple. And then you can change the contrast if you need it to be darker or lighter. You can change the brightness. You can crop it if you'd like to. Maybe I want to crop that car out of it. There's warmth, saturation, vibrance, highlights, shadows, tint, fade, sharpen, vignette. Remember we used that before. There's a blur tool if you wanted to blur the photo, blemish, and then I can also, by clicking on this, I lifted it to the front so it's not in the back anymore. Whichever one you're working on, you can lift to the front. You can duplicate it, you can cut it out, set it as a background, create borders. So there's lots of things you can do with each individual picture. Down at the bottom, you can change the layout. So if I wanted to create a layout for me this way, it will give me options that already have 7 images. And just by clicking through them, I can see which one would be the best. Now I can flip these around, maybe put this one here and that one there, move them within each of the squares. And I kind of like that one. Now, I can change the size of the border. I can change the color of the border. If I make it bigger, I can go into the backgrounds option and change it to patterns. There's a few different patterns that are free that are available for you to use. It might be a little much. I can also use the solid colors. You can go back to layout and make the border smaller, or even take the border out altogether. I'm going to keep it a little on the smaller side. You can also curve the corners. Keep mine like that. And then I can also, at the bottom, you can see you can add stickers to your image if you wanted to add any particular stickers. You can also pinch them to change the size, move them around. You can take the controls in the corner to change the layers. You can duplicate it if I want to make more than one. Make them smaller. Might be a little big. You can also go into text and add something. I love Hanover. And how about if we put Hanover, PA. And then we can change the font style. Oops, that one is a paid one. If they have the little crown beside them, it means you have to pay for them. So you have to look for the ones that are empty, that are plain. So I love Hanover, PA. You can also change the layout of this. Stretch it, make the size different, angle it, play around with it. You can go back to edit it again. I can change the color of it if I wanted to make it a different color. And you can also add in a web image. You can add a doodle if you wanted to draw into your picture. So an animation as well. So there's a lot of different things that you can do to add on to this. When you're done, click done and save to library. And then just click the X on that and it'll say save to library, so that will be in your pictures in your camera roll. If you want to remove that watermark, you have to pay for the version that you have to buy. So you don't really need that. So that's just a quick little tutorial. There's lots that you can do. Have fun with it and see what you can make. Try some of those pictures that you created with the walk through Hanover, or you can also try some of your other pictures. It's fun to do some with selfies and close-ups of your face or different images. You can also make some fun projects that are great for printing out for presents for people as well. So have fun with that and let's see what you can come up with. Upload your final one in Blend.